students, our next topic is speed of sound. Okay, now you know that this sound is traveling. Sound is traveling from one point to another point, right? Like here to here, it is traveling. So it is traveling and it is comparing certain distance. For like the energy is moving. Here sound is what? Sound is a kind of energy, and energy is moving from one place to the another place, and it is moving with certain speed. How come? Because it is containing any distance, and that distance again takes certain time. Okay, so time is also here, and you know that where distance and time is eligible here. Like why I am writing here s as a distance? Yeah, because we have done already in chapter motion that distance is denoted with symbol s, right? That is why I have done here. So speed of sound could be again denoted as the distance upon time. Okay, now let us see that when we compare that the speed of the sound in different mediums, then though we get the same kind of speed again and again. So let us have a check now at 20 degrees centigrade. Yeah, here the first thing, as you can see, that 20 degrees centigrade, that means temperature here plays a role. So what does the temperature playing a role? You know guys that when the temperature is more, so the molecules get expand, right? They get expand to each other. So at that time, will the sound travel more and more and not traveling more? Okay, like they are far from each other, so they will obviously not getting in touch with each other. So the vibration part here will get transmitted to the other particles, and this will going to be little bit slow. Okay. So here we are talking about 20 degrees centigrade, that is the normal room temperature, and at that the speed of sound would be 340 meters per second. That is, it is going to cover 340 meters, and that could be done in 1 second of time. Okay, and even like if I am asking you, in 1 second, I am giving you 1 second. In 1 second, how much meters you can travel? Like supposingly, this is 1 meter. This is how. This is a part of mine. This is 1 meter from here to here. Okay. So 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter. If I am going to add like this, and let's suppose we are going to add till 10 times. So 10 meters distance are there. So can you cover 10 meter of distance in just a second? No, you won't be able to do that also. Okay. And if somebody can do that, so if I ask to do for 20 meters of distance in 1 second, then it won't be even possible for us, for a human beings. Okay, so that is what I am telling you. The speed of sound is what? That it is covering in 1 second, just a second, it is covering 340 meters. That is too big. Okay, and light is more fast than the sound. Okay, so you can imagine that in a second, in just a second, how much fast light can go from one place to another, and a lot of distance could be covered by it. So this is the speed of sound, and it is going to be changed according to the temperature applied. Temperature going to be high, so according to that it is going to be changed, and if the temperature become less, so according to that, even when the climate is very cold, let's suppose I am giving you an example. So at that time the particles become closer. Okay, but like it is very cold, so even the vibration of the particles will not be there, though they are close to each other, but the vibration part will also get reduced. So at that time also you can say that sound will not be able to travel much more speed, like it could be gone from one place to another when the particles are that much closer. But लाइक अगर नॉर्मल रूम टेम्परेचर है तब सबसे हाईएस्ट मान सकते हो आप, क्योंकि यहाँ पर डिस्टेंस जो है बिटवीन टू पार्टिकल्स दैट इज क्लोजर ऑल्सो एंड द वाइब्रेशन पार्ट इज ऑल्सो गुड. So here two factors are working. One, the distance between particles, and that again depend on the temperature, and another one is the vibration of particle, right? Vibration of particles. Okay, that again depends on the temperature. So these two factors simultaneously attend to each other, and they are correspondence to each other, depending on each other, and that wholly depends on the temperature part. So this is what we have discussed about the speed of sound and the medium, like it is depend on the medium, it is depend on the temperature, it is depend on the humidity of air. Okay, so we are going to discuss this one by one. So students, we have seen the factors that is again the affecting speed of sound, that is the medium and the temperature and the humidity. So how the medium is affecting the speed of sound? So here in medium, like air, water and solid. Okay, so we are basically having three kinds of medium, that is solid, liquid and gas. Okay, and you know, in three of these we are having different distance between the each and every atom. Okay, see here, like in solid part we are having the atom that are very closely packed to each other, and in case of water they are little bit far. Okay, like in solid very close, like this. Okay, closely packed we can say, and in water a little far but not that much far, but in air they are very far. So you can guess now, students, that out of these three medium, in which part the energy will flow fastest. So yeah, your answer is correct, as the medium solid is having a closely packed particles in here. So energy will transmit from one place to the another place, and it will going very efficiently, like immediately the sound will travel from here to here. But in case of water it will take a little much of time, because it has to vibrate for some distances, and in air it is taking too much of time. Now you can guess, students, that generally what we use air as a transmission of the sound energy. Like you are talking to your friend, so what you are using there? You are using the air as a medium to talk with your friend, and even whenever you are talking, you start talking and immediately he or she will get your voice, right? So we can identify with that thing, that if in air the speed of the sound is that much fast, so what will be the speed of water and the iron, that is the solid thing. So here is the comparison between all the mediums, and this is the reason for which we can say that on medium the speed of sound is also depend. Okay, so this is the another thing, that is the temperature part now. So you can see that in temperature, speed of sound is also again going to be vary. Likewise, in 0 degree it is the minimal, and then when we are increasing the temperature, as I have told you, as increasing the temperature, like the particle is here and temperature is going to rise. So eventually, directly or indirectly, an energy is get transmitted from the surrounding to the particle. Okay, तो surrounding से जितनी energy है वो particle पे जा रही है, और वो किस form में जाती है? As a heat energy, क्योंकि temperature क्या हो रहा है? बढ़ रहा है. तो temperature increase होने से heat energy is going to be inserted in the particle, and now this particle is going to vibrate very fast. Earlier when it was cold, ऐसा भी होता है जब सर्दियाँ आ जाती है, बहुत ज़्यादा ठंडी हो जाती है, तब क्या होता है? We still ourselves, like हम inactive हो जाते हैं, हमसे ज़्यादा काम नहीं हो पाता है, body gets inactive. In the same manner, atoms also get inactive, because the vibration part, due to less of energy amount, they will not vibrate. But when the temperature going on rise again and again, now this particles start moving in a zigzag manner. So this again going to disturb the other particles, and other particles to the next other particles, and this is how chain goes on, and now the sound get travel from one place to the another. So yeah, this is the values that you can see here from the comparison part of the different degrees of temperature. So we can assume that how much variation from 331 meters per second to directly 346 meter per second, and what degree comparison we have just transmit, that is from 0 to 25 and from 331 to 346 meters per second. So students, as we have seen the part of medium and the temperature. Okay, so humidity. Now humidity again is a very big factor that is affecting the speed of sound. How? Because you know what is humidity? Humidity is the amount of moisture in the air. Okay, like कितनी नमी है एयर के अंदर. And you know that during rainy season, we are having a lot of moisture around us, and even this comes to that sweaty part on our skin thing. Okay, that again as a result of the humidity. So उमस जो हो जाती है, humidity जो हो जाती है, in that case we see the atoms and molecules are coming near to each other, and even if they are not coming to each other, then also the water molecules get filled the space between them. Okay, now the space get filled, so the vibration from one place to the another place get enhanced with the help of these water molecules. Okay, so we can say that more the humidity, more is the speed of sound, and less the humidity, jitna dry ho jayega, then we will get the less speed of sound.